short while, I mean, I'm taller than that guy. For a short while, I was called William Ruto. I panicked a little bit because that could cost me my job. So, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. I thank Airtel Shish Nextra for inviting me here, and of course, the warm welcome from my friend Jennings. For those of you who do not know, this is my home area. I was born and bred not too far from here. Then I happened to be a member of parliament for 2 terms. And that means I know how to find a vote. Also, I became governor, first governor of this county. And I thank Jennings because I met him many years ago. But I've seen from the board, you're referring to Tatu City, Nairobi, which is good. I would want to call it Tatu City, Kenya. Because when you say Nairobi, you confuse some of us. Because when I checked my geography, I knew that I was the governor of Kiambu County. So we can say Tatu City, Kenya. And I love what I see here. Many things have been said, and I want to associate myself with the sentiments of those who have come before me. And since the advent of AI, you know, we all look clever or equally stupid, if I may say. So excuse the things that I have to say. I will repeat a few things that have been said by my colleagues. But to state initially that government is a facilitator. Government is supposed to make a conducive situation for investors like yourself. And we commend Airtel for coming here and doing what it is that you're doing out here. Also allow me to commend the master of ceremony, a very ingenious way of telling us his story after we have spoken. I try to remember whether I saw him on his gadget, because with AI, anything is possible. But I did not see him use his gadget, so he's a good man. You may clap for him. Allow me to read a small speech. Now, as always, I have a disclaimer that when you hear good things, that is me. When you hear anything in my speech that does not augur very well with you, it is the guys who make and they are around here. So when it works, it's good for them. When it doesn't, it ain't me. Okay. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great pleasure to be here this morning for the groundbreaking of Extra Nairobi Data Center, a project that is both historic in scale and strategic in impact. This facility will mark a new chapter in Kenya's digital transformation journey, and I'm honored to officiate its commencement. According to information shared by Airtel and its subsidiary Nextra, this data center will be the largest in East Africa, delivering approximately 40 megawatts of total power capacity. It will be designed for 99.99 uptime, supported by multiple redundant fiber paths, high power density racks, and advanced 7-layer security. Crucially, it will also support artificial intelligence and high-performance computing workloads, ensuring that Kenya is prepared for the digital demands of the future. You do agree with me, in this continent, Kenya leads and others follow. And hence, why we are referred to as Silicon Savannah. I know we're doing well in the African space, but we should be doing well at the global level too. So I'm hoping Airtel and others like you will push us to that level where we are globally competitive. This facility is expected to be ready for service in the first quarter of 2027. You know, when in politics you mention 27, some of our hearts go because you know what we have to go through to get to 27 August. Anyway, providing world-class reliability and scalability for hyperscalers, enterprises, governments, and citizens alike. Its scale and quality will firmly place Kenya on the map as a trusted host for global and regional digital infrastructure. This project is, above all, a reflection of confidence in Kenya, in our economy, and in our policies, and in our vision for a digitally enabled society. It will generate employment during construction, create highly skilled technical jobs once operational, and stimulate supply chains that strengthen local industries. I was just mentioning that to Ashish, that please make sure that you utilize to the best of your ability our local labor. We know that at some point when Thika Road was being done, most of the work on the highway, Thika Road, during the late National Kibaki's time. You remember those of you who are not as old as I am, or those who are as old as I am, or those who were there then. We had guys in orange overalls, and it was said that those were prisoners who had been brought here from China. And I see my Huawei friend, I don't know where he is. I know you're doing very well in this space. Huawei was not here then, but I hope that Airtel and those that come to Tatu City, the 100 companies that are here, we should take advantage of the very huge population that we have, energetic and quite skilled. Ladies and gentlemen, we know that data centers are the digital heart of modern economies. For Kenya, this translates into continuity for business, stronger security for data, and the ability for enterprises to scale without heavy capital expenditure. Excuse me. It also establishes a stronger foundation for innovation in financial technology, healthcare, education, agriculture, and public service. The government of Kenya has set out a clear roadmap for this transformation through the National Digital Master Plan 2022-2032. This plan emphasizes digital infrastructure, digital government, digital business, and digital skills. Investments such as this data center are the tangible manifestation of this plan. Furthermore, the Kenya Cloud Policy 2024 is explicit in its intent. Kenya is a cloud-first nation, prioritizing cloud-based solutions over traditional on-premises infrastructure. This policy promotes data sovereignty, residency, and localization, while enhancing cybersecurity, cost-effectiveness, and scalability. Facilities like the next Nairobi Data Center, the next one, Kenya Data Center. I don't know why I need to insist on that. Anyway, they provide the secure and scalable cloud infrastructure that our ministries, counties, departments, agencies, and private sector players require in order to adopt cloud-first operations. And for your information, we're working in cabinet to make sure that we remove the bottlenecks that are brought about by some of the governments asking for wages and all those things, so that internet becomes a vital, essential, and desirable commodity, just like water and power. In addition, Kenya has launched its national artificial intelligence strategy, which seeks to responsibly harness AI to drive productivity, innovation, and competitiveness. This facility, designed to host AI and HPC workloads, is perfectly aligned with that vision. It will provide a computing backbone for AI-driven solutions in healthcare, agriculture, education, manufacturing, and public administration. Equally, this project advances the government's bottom-up economic transformation agenda. It will underpin digital inclusion, support innovation-driven enterprises, and enhance Kenya's role in the digital economy. Data centers are the enablers of the invisible infrastructure that makes e-commerce, e-health, e-learning, and digital trade possible. Distinguished guests, the economic benefits of this project are equally significant. During construction, it will create hundreds of jobs to Kenyans and inject capital into the local economy. Once operational, it will provide specialized technical careers for engineers, IT professionals, and facility managers. It will stimulate supply chains, boost local enterprises, and attract more foreign direct investment into Kenya's fast-growing digital economy. Kenya is determined to serve as the gateway to Africa's digital economy. This requires not only ambitious strategies and robust policies, but also concrete investments such as the next Nairobi Data Center. It is through such partnerships between government and the private sector that we will deliver on the bottom-up economic transformation agenda, whilst aligning with continental and global ambitions such as the African Union Agenda 2063 and the Sustainable Development Goals. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, I commend Airtel, Africa, and Extra for their foresight and commitment. This project affirms Kenya's readiness to host global digital infrastructure. It is also a clear demonstration of how our cloud policy, AI strategy, and digital master plan are being realized through tangible investments. On behalf of the government of Kenya, I assure you of our continuous support in providing predictable, enabling, and secure policy environment. With these few remarks, I would want to say thank you very much for those who invited us here. I am not going to declare it launched because I hear we have to do some groundbreaking, but I'm happy to do that now. Thank you very much indeed. I'm sure Jerry is going to see me for too long. I changed my hair. Yes. You may have forgotten how I look like, but I just changed my hair. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you very much, Bwana CS. Let's give him another round of applause. And Bwana CS, for the record, it's all on paper. I tried to make AI not make me a bit cabbage. And we're looking forward to when Kenya will have AI